Nowadays, I am cultivating a job or an organization where everyone loves their job. Nowadays, especially now in this COVID work from home age, it's so important that we as leaders, or me myself, understand the importance of people having a work from home or work-life balance. I'm understanding also just the ratio of what can be provided or things that can compensate for other things. For example, if you can't compensate someone at an $100,000 salary, what else can you provide that can compensate for that? Are you going to give them extra vacation pay? Are you going to give them a better work from home option? Are you going to allow them to work remote some days or every day? What is it that you can provide that can bridge the gap between people having a real work-life balance? That's something that a lot of people are searching to achieve. And that's something that as human beings, it is definitely hard for us to achieve. There are a lot of companies that are stating that they have great work-life balance practices, but do they? When that employee gets into that job, are they really enjoying that job? Are they really free? Or does it feel like a controlling, abusive relationship? Does it feel like they can't do this, they can't do that? So I try my best, especially understanding that in these jobs that employees take, or even if you're a leader in a company, almost all of us human beings, we spend a majority of our time with our jobs. We spend, 8 hours of the day with strangers more than we spend with our own family members. We spend those entire 8 hours working on that job. And then when we get off, we probably only have at the end of the day, maybe 4 or 5 hours to spend with our family members until we go to sleep. And we spend the rest of those hours sleeping until we get back up. So our job gets more hours than our family gets. I want to make sure that that's something that is noticed in jobs, and that's appreciated, that you chose to be anywhere in the world. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me for these 8 hours, for these amount of hours. So that's something that really deserves to be recognized, that someone chose you. Even as an employer, we oftentimes choose the people and we find power in that. But the employee or the candidate, they have power also in choosing you. They have the power to accept the job offer letter. There's power in that also. And they have power to get up every day and choose to come to your job and choose to give you the best of their service to allow your company to run well every day. And that's something, and that is why I believe that compensation and benefits is so important, and why HR is so important in the process of HR. Whether you're a recruitment or a staffing agency, maybe you're a recruitment agency, and most recruitment agencies probably do, work commission only. But it's so important that when providing that you are also allowing that person to not feel like a slave. You want them to feel like they have a job, but you want them to feel like they have power and control over their life. I think taking it a step further, especially once that person is not being paid to work, any more control or reins definitely can make someone feel like they're working under slavery. And I think that's probably why HR is so important and why it steps in to provide rights, compensation and benefits policies, and things of that nature to ensure that people at least have the right to work-life balance. Because if we did not have these HR policies here protecting our workers or protecting us, we would all be slaves. Aside from our historical background, we would all be slaves to our jobs if there weren't any policies that would step in the way and say, hey, like, this person deserves a 15-minute break. They've been working for 4 hours. They've been working for 4 to 5 hours. They deserve to go eat lunch, and then the next end of the day, okay, it's the end of the day, but, they ate lunch, but they've been working for 3 hours. They deserve another 15-minute break. There's beauty and there's love in that. And I think that we should start embracing HR and these policies for what they really are and what they really do provide us, and for the guideline to a great work-life balance that they provide.